I have been putting off making this recording slash auditing this sales page for way too freaking long. And in full transparency, for this YouTube video, I was telling myself I needed makeup and to do my hair and to look decent. And I realized all those were just distractions from actually doing this thing and getting it done. So we're here, makeup free and messy. All right. Now, listen. We are going to be auditing my sales page for Messaging Magic. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I am taking you along for the entire ride. And I want you to do two things. One, I want you to learn about Messaging Magic. I want you to see if this program is for you. And number two, I want you to take this audit and audit your sales pages. Make adjustments, make changes to get better conversions. You're going to be hearing why and how I am auditing mine the way that I am, and you can take what serves you and leave the rest, but definitely use it to your benefit. Take the gold cherries inside this episode and put them into your sales page. Make sure it's specific to your offer. And if you haven't watched the Forget the Framework video, make sure you do that first. Now, if you're listening to this podcast episode on Sell Like a Copywriter, you are going to get to hear me walk through this entire audit. If you want to see the visual, I highly recommend heading over to my YouTube, Sell Like a Copywriter, and watching this behind the scenes sales page audit. But you're still going to be able to get all this information on the go in your earbud, through your car radio, however you are listening to your podcast. So without further ado, I'm going to get my sales page pulled up, walk you through how I start my edits, and then we're going to get going. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Sell Like a Copywriter. I'm your host, Jess. I'm a creative copywriter for online business owners, and I am so honored to have you here. Today, we are auditing my sales page for Messaging Magic, my 10-week group program for online business owners who want to take one offer and write a killer sales page, see what sells, email sequence, and social sales content so you can launch confidently and successfully. All right, so let's get some sales page audits going. I had to change up some of the lighting here because it was way too glary on my screen. Ignore the little cat scratches. And you know what? We're just riding with it. Okay. I feel like I have to add all these disclaimers. You know what? You're here. Let's just freaking go. Okay. So the first thing I do, if you have had a sales page audit from me before, you know that I can audit your sales page on your website, but I prefer it in a Google document so that I can make changes so that you don't, oh, girl, this is why we have cat scratches. She's 50% of the reason. Okay. I love you. Um, why you smell like you burning? Why you smell like you burning? He's the other 50%. Okay. So I like to edit your sales page for you while I'm doing your audit so that you have to do minimal work to update your sales page. So since I have my sales page on my website, I'm actually just going to copy and paste this into a fresh Google document and get it set up before we go into the audit. Okay, we are now in the Google document. And we're just going to go line by line and audit. I'm going to truly audit this like this is one of my client sales pages. And you are going to, again, not only see me audit in real time, know if that's something that you want. You get audits in one-on-one, Sell Like a Copywriter, and you get audits in Messaging Magic. And you also hit milestones inside DIY copywriting where you can get unlock audits as well. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check out my programs. Now, without further ado, let's start. Okay, Messaging Magic, the group program. This actually just went through a shift. This program was called Sell Like a Copywriter, the group program. But Messaging Magic came to me one morning and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the name. That is the name that this program is supposed to be called. So Messaging Magic, the group program, Messaging Magic, the group program, the details for online coaches and service providers. Write your offer sales page and emails with confidence and clarity. 30-day copywriting challenge so selling becomes second freaking nature. Telegram group access for maximum support. And we start February 17th, 2025. Now, I've already gotten feedback from my mentor that we're going to change this 30-day copywriting challenge to a 30-day sales plan because what is inside of the 30-day sales plan is daily drops for prompts and examples to sell your offer every single day for 30 days. So it's not really a challenge as much as it is the accountability to go freaking put your money where your mouth is and do the work to get clients and to talk about your offer, because the more you talk about it, the more aligned and refined you're going to be talking about it, which is going to lead to more dreamy clients signing up. So since this is an image, I will change that later. We're just going to focus on the copy of the sales page, and then I will make a note here to update. And I actually have a new image already to update this with. I just need to come in here and change it. So where your copy becomes the cherries on top of your business. Now, I do believe copy can be really fun and comedic. I also believe in clarity above all else. Cherries on top, though, is something that I say all the time. If you have been around me for a while, you know that my Sell Like a Copywriter podcast actually used to be called Cherries on Top. And for SEO reasons, with a podcast coach, we shifted it to Sell Like a Copywriter. But you can actually even see, if you look really closely in the logo of Sell Like a Copywriter, there is a cherry on it. I dare you to go find it. And so I want this to be a part of my copy. I am big on finding the cherries on top out of life, finding it within your business, finding it when you have sales, when you don't have sales, when you have a client list full of people, and when your client list gets ghosted. So that is, we're automatically going to come in with some branding there where your copy becomes the cherries on top of your business. Now, I do think we could say where your messaging and copywriting becomes the cherries on your business, on top of your business. And then adding in, I always like to add in a so you can or without to give that reasoning or to give that contrast of what you're already doing and what you don't have to do with this. So where your messaging and copywriting becomes the cherries on top of your business, so you can make, let's see, so you can finally enjoy selling without the cringy side effects. Or let's do without the cringy burnout. That sounds so much better. So where your copy becomes the cherries on top of your business is now where your messaging and copywriting becomes the cherries on top of your business so you can finally enjoy selling without the cringy burnout. And we'll also go in here and italicize, without the cringy burnout. Let's underline that because that's a big deal. Messaging and copywriting, we're also going to underline that. Becomes the cherries on top of your business so you can finally enjoy selling. I may even come in here and play with the colors. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if that's what I want to do because I do like the branding of this, but that's beside the point. This is a sales page audit for copy. Okay. It's time to turn your copy into cash money, honey. All right, I do love this line, but I kind of just think it's a waste of space. I think we're just going to delete it. Now, whenever I delete something, I always take a space to add extra copy points because there's no bad copy. And I always want to be able to come back and see what I took out so that I know if I want to use it for an email or a piece of content or even a podcast episode. So moving on, welcome to Messaging Magic, a 10-week group copywriting program for online business owners ready to master simple selling through specific messaging. Now, this is the heartbeat of my movement as a creative copywriter in the online industry. Master simple selling through specific messaging. However, I think we need more clarity being that this is a sales page for this offer. So welcome to Messaging Magic. This is a 10-week group program. We'll go ahead and highlight that because that's important for online business owners ready to launch with a vibey sales funnel that I'm saying actually converts, but I don't love that either. So ready to launch with a vibey sales funnel that, let's see, actually, let me think on it. I'm going to pause and we'll be right back when it comes to me. Okay, welcome to Messaging Magic, a 10-week group copywriting program for online business owners ready to find their own way of launching without bro marketing guilt trips. So this to me automatically sounds more fun, more vibey. And when we're thinking about a sales page, right, we still want the personality. And this feels like my personality. And I know it's speaking to my ideal clients because you're probably listening to this thinking, yeah, I'm so sick of all the bro marketing tips and techniques that I've been taught that make me feel really bad pushing my offers, and also I know makes my community feel really bad selling my offers. And one thing that I really stand firm in, and you probably already heard this in other videos or episodes, is that if you did not create your offers to make your community feel like crap about themselves, do not write copy that makes them feel like crap about themselves either. And I know that feels like a no-brainer, but when we come into pain points and, the sales psychology of unethical manipulation that comes into this, it feels really freaking gross. And the reason it feels gross to you is because you're trying to build an aligned business off of bro marketing guilt trips. What does messaging magic do? It comes in so that you can build your own way of launching without the bro marketing guilt trips. And then I also went ahead and changed this next line because it just flowed really easily. It was write copy that sells so you can make more money with less effort, which is good. But now it is write copy that converts on autopilot so you can get more results without pulling all-nighters. Now, this is something, pulling all-nighters is something that I know my community, it may be fun. And there's a time and place for, really being in your energy and pulling those all-nighters. But 9 times out of 10, we're pulling all-nighters because instead of actually doing the work when we said we were going to do it, it feels so gross and it feels so cringe to do that we put it off and we put it off and we put it off. And then we're like, oh my gosh, my program is supposed to start in 2 weeks. I should probably start launching it. And then we're pulling all-nighters trying to backtrack the work that we could have just done a couple months ago. That's what we do inside Messaging Magic. We get it done so that when you launch, you're at peace, you're at ease, you are confident rolling into your launch without having to spend hours on hours on hours after your workday trying to work on your sales funnel. And also, we're creating copy that converts on autopilot, meaning we're creating a sales page that is going to sell for us no matter what. And then we build out an email sequence and social sales content, all pointing back to that sales page. So no matter how much we do show up online or don't show up online, we have easy assets running and selling our offers. So I love this line. Here we go. The Messaging Magic pre-sale details. So as of today, it is January 15th. Messaging Magic goes into full price on February 1st. So we are still in pre-sale at the time of recording this. I do think at the time of publishing this, we may not be in pre-sale anymore. You will have to check out the link for details on that. However, I want to go ahead and tweak this section with more information on pre-sale and full price because we're actually just going to go ahead and delete the pre-sale details because this is just the details. This is what we need to know about Messaging Magic. These are the logistics that go into anything you would need to know before making your investment. Times, dates, duration, investment, scheduling. Now, you may have been told before that these logistics and these details should not come right now. Now, you will see this is arguably a fairly short sales page. And you may have been told that your logistics should come last, or your logistics should come right after the investment or right before the investment. If you are getting stuck on where things on your sales page should go, you need to go back and listen to Forget the Framework. I will tag it in the show notes or post it on this video so that you can quickly check it out. But always forget the framework. There is no right framework. So I'm going to completely ignore the idea that this is in the wrong section, and I'm just going to edit it as is because I do believe that my ideal clients, after reading this beginning section, they're already bought in. They're already like, all right, girl, tell me more. Tell me what I need to know to pay you for this offer and get inside so that I get my seat saved. So we're going to go straight into the details. Our start date is February 17th. The duration is 10 weeks. This is a 6-week program with a guided 30-day sales plan, but I think I just want to say the duration is 10 weeks. 10 weeks. Pre-sale investment ends on January 31st. Pre-sale investment is $997. The final investment begins on February 1st, and it will be $1,500. That feels pretty good. Our group program schedule. Now, this is something I want to change up because how I have it, weeks 1 through 5, weeks 2, 4, 6, weeks 7 through 10, this feels so sticky to me. It just feels overwhelming and overcomplicated, and it doesn't have to be. So I'm actually going to break it down and say weeks 1 through 6, write your sales page, email sequence, and social sales content through specific and short. Copy curriculum, line by line audits. Actually, we'll just say and line by line audits because we talk about the extra assets next. So write your sales page, email sequence, and social sales content through specific and short copy curriculum and line by line audits. Oh, that feels like a really big space. Now, week 7 through 10, we have the 30-day sales plan with specific copywriting prompts and examples to sell your offers with confidence day in and day out. So this is a 30-day sales plan. Let's actually highlight copy curriculum and line by line audits because those are both important. So then we'll highlight 30-day sales plan with copywriting prompts and examples. Sell your offers with confidence. Okay, Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, we have our hot seat. This is actually going to be changed to Wednesdays because this is currently what day our meetings are right now. As the first round of this launch, our meetings are on Wednesday. We're going to actually keep the cadence of Wednesday so that we have Monday and Tuesday reserved to do the work. And then we'll have meetings on Wednesdays, and then Thursdays and Fridays will be implementation days. So let's actually do this up. Wednesdays, hot seat copy coaching calls, where you can bring your sales assets for live feedback and get your where you can bring your sales assets for live feedback and sales support. Actually, let's do for messaging feedback and sales support. So hot seat copy coaching calls where you will bring your sales assets. We're just underlining that, and then we're going to bold messaging feedback and sales support. Now, because we're still going to finish this out, but because this feels like such a big block of text, I will actually, when I go through in and edit this on my website, I will change the colors of some of this stuff. You will probably see me change sales page, email sequence, and social sales content, 30-day sales plan, copy coaching calls, and then this last one, daily Telegram group access. We're going to take this out of parentheses because none of the rest is in parentheses, so it kind of messes with the cadence. So drop your right now questions for real-time answers. You gain immediate access to our group channel upon enrollment. I'm going to delete that because you do get access to the group program, but that's going to be like a juicy bonus. Once you enroll, you'll be immediately inside. So drop your each day, drop your right now questions for real-time answers while writing your sales assets for full implementation guidance. So drop your right now questions for real-time answers while writing your sales assets, and we are going to bold implementation guidance because that's kind of the key of Telegram access, is because you're going to actually have that guidance, that one-on-one. It's in a group channel, but you're going to have that support going back and forth from me to you with guidance on what you're doing. And I found that a lot of my clients like dropping in and saying, hey, am I doing this right? Like, I know the curriculum, but I still need that external validation of, hey, yes, you're doing perfect. Let's keep going, or tweak this to make it even better. So that's really important inside messaging magic. Now, again, we begin February 17th, 2025, and only have 10 seats available. I want to add reasoning here. So we begin February 17th and only have 10 seats available because I want to hold big space for each of you and know my capacity. I don't like that. Okay. I want to hold big space for each of you and know my capacity. This feels something like, if you know, you know. I don't want an if you know, you know vibe on my sales page unless it is a very, very, very big, like wink, wink, if you know, you know. Giving reasoning as to why I am having only 10 seats available doesn't feel like it needs to be a you know, you know. I need to be really clear on why 10 seats are available if I'm going to add reasoning. So I'm going to pause, think about it, and be right back. Okay, it was we start February 17th and only 10 are available because I want to hold big space for each of you and know my capacity. Now we shifted it to, and I really like this, we shifted it to Messaging Magic is only open to 10 online business owners because I do not want to rush you on any audits, calls, or feedback just to get to the next student. Not only does that actually give the real reason it's only 10 business owners, that's a very specific reason, and it is actually the aligned reason as to why I capped this at 10 business owners. But I'm also giving you the behind the scenes of, hey, you're in my head. I'm not trying to pull one over. This is not like a scarcity tactic where I'm like, only 10 business owners. And then we get 10 and I'm like, only 10 more. No, it is 10 because it is 10 because I don't want to rush you. I want to have that space to go deep. So now we have the click. The first option to enroll. Click here to get a pre-sale seat for $9.97. Now, again, this is actually not again. I am a full advocate for price transparency. If you have a sales page, put your freaking price on it. What's the point of not having your price on your sales page? There is no point. You're mad about having sales calls. You're mad about having DM conversations, selling, when you could just have full information on your sales page. Let them know without a doubt if this is for them or not for them, and then move on. Like, give your community the authority to make their own decisions because you provided all the information. So click here to get a pre-sale seat for $9.97. And I'm actually going to add in here ends to 1. Okay, the messaging magic process. Now you'll see this kind of repeats the weeks and group program schedule, but I like to go more in depth because I want to know what we're doing each week at any given time. So I give this to you here. I'm going to grab a sip of water and be right back. Okay, so you'll notice these are light. That's okay because actually on my website, these are blocked out with purple. So I'm not going to even adjust that right now. If you have a hard time seeing it, I'm so sorry. Click the link. You'll be able to see my sales page and see the flow of it very well. So the first section, sales page that sells. I don't love that. I kept a cadence of, emails that sell, social content that sells. And that is the point. Our sales assets are going to sell. But I want it to be more enjoyable. So I'm actually going to brainstorm new headlines for this section. But we're going to keep moving because I feel like it's going to take me out of the space if I sit and ponder on this. So write a sales page so good, you get paid in full notifications while you sleep. What if we say, write a sales page so good, you finally get excited to sell and wake up to paid in full notifications. And I have some screenshots where my clients do wake up to paid in full notifications. So I'm going to insert some of those screenshots here. And then during weeks 1 and 2 are where we really focus on the sales page. So during week 1, you will watch your sales page classes, which are actually pulled up the curriculum that I have. And these are 30 minutes total. Total. And then we will italics that section just to give that clarity of like, okay, this beats the objection. If somebody's reading this and they're like, oh my gosh, that feels like so much work, I like to just go ahead and timestamp what this is going to actually take out of them. So you're also going to write your sales page during week 1, and I give you a 2-hour max for this. And then you're also going to attend our sales page hot seat coaching call, which is 1 hour, and you also receive the recording in case you can't make it live or you just want to catch up on the call itself. So yeah, that feels good. We could always add more copy, right? Like I could get spicier with how I'm saying this. It doesn't feel necessary. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm not like, why do I need to get like spicy with telling you what's going on? This is inside the offer. This is the logistics section. If you need this to be spicy, send me a DM and I will spice it up in a response to you. But most likely you just want this information, and adding more words is going to just confuse you or just lead to overwhelm of words on words on words on words. So we're going to keep it short and to the point. You're going to watch your sales page classes. You're going to write, and you are going to attend our call. During week 2, you will watch your sales page audit. This is typically around 60 minutes. That is definitely the maximum. It's normally around 45 minutes, but we're going to say 60-minute max. So we'll bold audit. You're going to edit, update, and enhance your sales page. Again, this should take about 1 hour, but I like to give a 2-hour max window for this. And then you're going to attend our hot seat coaching call, which is again 1 hour plus the recording. We're going to bold, edit, update, and enhance. And there we go. We have it. And this in 2 weeks. So I'm going to update this section and say in 2 weeks, say but bye to sales calls and endless DM combos, and hi, hello to soulmate clients signing up with very minimal questions. Meaning, oh yeah, we already have bye to sales call. So let's actually switch this. In 2 weeks, say hi, hello to soulmate clients signing up with very minimal questions, and goodbye to sales calls and endless DM combos. And I'm just going to say conversations because I don't think I would ever say combos in real life. Like reading this out loud, that's the biggest tip I can give you about your sales page. Read it out loud. Read it out loud. If it doesn't sound like you, change it. And I would never say like, stop the endless DM combos. I would say stop the conversations in your DMs all the time. So this section, during week 1, you will watch your sales page classes, 30-minute total. Write your sales page, 2-hour max. Attend our sales page hot seat coaching call, 1 hour plus recording. During week 2, you will watch your sales page audit, 60-minute max. Edit, update, and enhance your sales page, 2-hour max. Attend our sales page hot seat coaching call, 1 hour plus recording. In 2 weeks, say hi, hello to soulmate clients signing up with very minimal questions, and goodbye to sales calls and endless DM conversations. I want to add in this little closing section something about like your sales page is doing this. Say hi, hello to a vibey sales page that gets soulmate clients signing up with very minimal questions, and goodbye to sales calls and endless DM conversations. Perfect. Okay. Next section, emails that sell. Write email sequences that get higher opens, clicks, and conversions. Let's say, write engaging and valuable email sequences that sell and get higher open. So again, we'll brainstorm the heading here. And let's add a so you can. So write engaging and valuable. This is my clients come to me all the time. Well, I need my email to be engaging. I need my email to be valuable. Like, listen, babe, you selling your offer is valuable. You selling your offer is engaging. Your offer is the solution that people want. You talking about it is engaging and valuable. However, because that is something I hear all the time with new clients and with my lifelong clients that I have, we're going to add it in here. So write engaging and valuable email sequences that sell and get higher opens, clicks, and conversions, so you can truly go social media optional. Perfect. Okay. We're just going to come up here and bold in the sales page section. We're going to bold sales page, excited to sell, and wake up. We're going to bold to paid in full notifications. And then down here, I have another testimonial that I can insert here. So we'll add that. But I'm going to bold write engaging email sequences. I'm going to bold email sequences that sell. I'm going to bold let's bold social media optional because I know that is a vibe. And we're going to underline get higher opens, clicks, and conversions. Because no matter how many times I tell my clients your opens and clicks don't really matter if it's not converting, everybody cares about the opens and clicks. Our email sequences are going to increase your open rate, and they are going to increase your click rate, which is inherently going to increase your conversion rate. And the conversion is what we actually care about. but I don't want to just mention conversions on the sales page, knowing that my clients care about opens and clicks. So we'll insert that testimonial. During week 3, you will watch your email copy class. All right, I'm going to pop into my curriculum and check these timestamps so that I know exactly that I'm speaking to the right times. These are actually about the same. The email curriculum is going to be 30 minutes total. Write your email copy. We're also going to give a 2-hour max. And then attend our hot seat coaching call, 1 hour plus recording. Now, what we want to bold, we're going to bold. Did I bold sales page? No, okay. So we're going to bold watch your email classes. 30-minute total. Write your email copy. And then attend our email call. During week 4, these are also going to be the same timestamps. So 60 minutes, 2 hours, 1 hour recording. So we're going to go ahead and pop in the 1 hour recording so they have that pasted. Watch your email copy audit. This is a 60-minute max. And then edit, update, and enhance. Again, we leave that 2-hour window. And we will go in and bold some of these as well. So I'm going to bold audit, bold edit, update, and enhance. And then we are going to bold call. Moving on. Okay, the ROI on effective copywriting for email marketing is actually insane. $36 for every $1 spent on marketing, which truly is actually insane. You simply cannot afford to not master copywriting for your offers if you have an email list. No matter, we're going to add in here, no matter the size, current engagement, or ghosted subscribers. And I'm going to actually italicize that whole section. So you simply cannot afford to not master copywriting. We're going to bold that. And then I'm going to underline if you have an email list. And I'm actually going to make bigger this like kind of stat here. The ROI on effective copywriting for email marketing is actually insane. $36 for every $1 spent. Because that's a really big deal, right? And let's do a did you know? I don't want to do a did you know there. Maybe I will. Did you know? Let's add a comment here. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we're just going to add it. So I always add comments in the comment section of Google Docs because I don't want to have an idea and love that idea later, but forget what the idea is. So comments are a win. You can always go back. You're not going to add your comments into your full sales page. It's all Gucci gang, but drop in your comments so that you don't lose those little, gold cherries of wisdom. Moving forward, content that sells. Now, I do want to put in here social sales content because we are not just creating content for content. We are selling through our content. And I'm also going to update the heading because I don't like the that sells cadence. May keep it. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. It's really getting nitpicky here, but we're auditing my sales page and I'm a copywriter. May as well get nitpicky with my own sales page, right? So learn my sugar rush writing ideology to spend less time writing and more time making money. That's cool. And you do this, but it doesn't feel like, okay, we have for sales page, write a sales page so good, you get excited to sell and wake up to paid and full notifications. Write engaging and valuable email sequences that sell, get higher opens and clicks, so you can go social media optional. I want something in here about like, let's say like if you're going to post on socials. Let's see. Okay, let me brainstorm. Why we do these audits? Because as soon as we audit, we're like, oh, I could say that's so much juicier. So now social sales content that sells, this is where OMG, you are so inspiring goes to die, and OMG, just paid, can't wait to start becomes your new normal. Now, what a vibe, first of all, truly, what a vibe. We're going to bold OMG, just paid, can't wait to start. And we're also going to bold new normal. I'm also going to underline goes to die. What a vibe. This is where OMG, you are so inspiring goes to die, and OMG, just paid, can't wait to start becomes your new normal. During week 5, you will watch your sales content classes. I think there might be only one. I'm going to check these, write your social sales content. Let's add in social here because that is something I say quite oftenly. All right, and I'm going to pause this, check the curriculum for time. Okay, these classes are about 45 minutes total. One is about 35 minutes and one is about 5 minutes. So it's really about 40 minutes total. Okay. Write your social sales content. Again, 2-hour max. We have a 2-hour max on writing. Once you get to the social sales content, your content gets cranked out so freaking easy because of how I teach you social sales content writing. However, I do like to give a bigger window so that you can either create more content or come back in and refine more. And I also like giving that window so that you know, like, okay, 2 hours is up. What I have is what I have. It's good enough to sell. Let's roll with it. Attend our social sales content hot seat coaching call, and we are going to have the same 1 hour plus recording. And coming in here and bolding call, bolding write, and bolding classes. And then during week 6, you will watch your sales content audit, which is a 60-minute max as normal. We're going to bold audit. And we're also going to update social sales content. Edit, update, and enhance. Let's bold that. Your, social sales content, which is, again, that 2-hour max. And attend our social sales content hot seat coaching call, which is 1 hour and recording. And we're going to bold that call. Writing and publishing social sales content. No, now let me speak to these 2 weeks will transform how you think, see, and do social media. You learn how to create quick content that grows your following and bank account. Actually, let's say and client list. Yes, we want the bank account, but we really want clients. Like that's what people come to me because they want more people in their programs. That will by default grow their bank account. Grows your following and client roster. By connecting every piece back to your offer. This is what we do. These 2 weeks alone will transform how you think, see, and do social media. You learn how to create quick content, bold that grows your following and client roster. We're going to underline that. I'm going to italicize and by connecting every piece back to your offer. Actually, let's say connecting every talking point because we talk about stories, various different social media platforms, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Now, bonus group program. Let's say that's too wordy. That doesn't, bonus group program copy components. No, I don't like it. I'm sure I liked it when I wrote it, but I don't like it now. Bonus messaging magic. This is really hard to read on a white screen. Bonus messaging magic components. Okay. Let's say goodies. Goodies sounds way more fun. Bonus messaging magic goodies. Telegram group access. Let's see. So here's one thing I talk about with my clients a lot. Don't have a bonus section that includes things that are needed inside the offer. And I do think a few of these things are needed. They're core curriculum, the group access, copywriting sales plan. Those are all very important to the program itself. So I'm actually going to brainstorm on this and edit this probably very drastically. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so we changed, I think there were 5, and out of that 5, I think 3 of those were already in the actual messaging magic curriculum components anyways. So bonus goodies always need to be the bonuses, whether you have 1, whether you have 12, doesn't matter. But if it is a basis of the curriculum, it is not a bonus, it is curriculum. Okay? I just want that to be very freaking clear for all of us here. Now, what we changed these two. So bonus messaging magic goodies, DIY copywriting. You get lifetime access to my tailored copywriting curriculum for business owners so you can write your sales assets before launching, schedule your emails, and sell daily without posting 3 times on all platforms. You also get access to my exclusive launch planning class. While we won't cover launching in our 10-week curriculum, you will receive an exclusive pre-recorded launch planning call and framework after you write your sales assets so you can launch with confidence. You'll get feedback and support on launching in Telegram. And then a new bonus that is an exclusive to Messaging Magic 2.0, which is the launch that we're in right now, are 2 refinement calls. So after Messaging Magic, we will circle back for 2 live refinement calls where we will tweak your messaging and update your copy based on your 30-day sales so you can double your results. This is a freaking game changer because what's going to happen is you're going to go through Messaging Magic, you are going to launch your offers, you're going to use the 30-day sales plan to sell your offers for 30 days, and then we will come back for a live call where we will tweak your messaging and update your copy based on those results, and then we will come back for another live call where we won't have to tweak and update your copy again, but we will come on for extra additional questions, any support, kind of like think of the second refinement call as closure for Messaging Magic. So now moving on, we are so close to this, and this is actually going to be cut down a lot. Is this program for you? I don't think we need that heading. Messaging Magic, the group program is, and we don't need that. We know it's a group program. It's very obvious. I've mentioned it a million times. So Messaging Magic is perfect for creative online business owners ready to increase sales through copywriting that sells without spending unending hours. Let's do ready to increase sales with specific messaging without spending unending hours writing emails and editing sales pages that you're never really confident sending anyways. I mean, we'll italicize that little additive. Course creators selling unique online courses who want to sell more without being on socials 25/8. Because how exhausting is creating and creating and creating when you have nothing but a following to show for it. And actually, we're going to do, but a silent following to show for it. And service providers like coaches, consultants, and service-based business owners ready for specific, I feel like course creators and service providers consider themselves online business owners. So we're going to say Messaging Magic is perfect for creative online business owners, and then a colon, creative online business owners ready to increase sales with specific messaging, business owners selling unique online courses who want to sell more, and then service providers ready to write specific messaging to call in their, I think this can just be 2. Normally, I don't like having 2 bullet points, but I feel like these 2 bullet points are really nice. Let me add 3rd would be cool if I think about it, but no pressure. Okay, so now let's bold some of this stuff. Ready to increase sales. We'll also bold specific messaging, and then we will italicize without spending unending hours writing. I'm going to underline spending unending hours writing emails and editing sales pages. And then also business owners selling unique courses. Actually, let's say unique offers who want to sell more. And then without being on socials 25/8, because how exhausting. Let's actually underline that. How exhausting is it creating and creating and creating when you have nothing but a silent following to show up for it? Trust me. I get it. Been there, done that. Now, you may be thinking, let's actually make this a heading. Okay, you may be thinking, I don't have enough time. This program is designed for freedom and flexibility. I feel like that is an objection people have And also, I feel like we talk about time so much in this that if you think you don't have time, I'm not going to be able to beat this objection in just a line or two. Okay, I'm not good at writing. This is a really good one. I'm not good at writing. No worries. I'll teach you simple, effective copywriting techniques and provide personalized feedback on your copy to help you become the best copywriter for your business so you can make even more money. You can make more money even if you're a bad writer. And I have some screenshots of my clients saying, like, my writing is forever changed. I thought I was a bad writer. Now I feel like a good writer. I've never seen myself as a writer, but now I am. So I'm going to add in some of those screenshots. I've tried other courses and they didn't work. This program is unlike any other copywriting course, template, tip, or book you've tried to implement into your business because this program teaches you how to write specific copy based on your specific personality, offers, and goals. Other programs tell you what they did to make it happen. Let's see, other programs. Oh, I know what I'm trying to say. Let me think. I know what I want to say, but I don't know how I want to say it. Okay. Other programs sell you what worked for them. In Messaging Magic, we create based on what has and will work for you. I'm overwhelmed with too many programs. The crux of your online business is copywriting. If you are in programs that aren't getting results, here's my question. Are they prioritizing your messaging above all else? No, then you need to be in this one instead. Gosh, I feel like that's such a good point, but it may be content more than on my sales page. I'm gonna leave it though because I do like it, and I like the having the three. I'm just gonna say it. I like having the three, and if I'm gonna have two bullet points above it, I want three bullet points on this one. And also, I think this is an important question, right? If you are in other programs and you're still looking at this program because you want bigger results, and they are prioritizing what works for them or what works for other people, but you know it's not working for you, you need to be inside of here because we focus on what will work for you. So let's play with this one. Now we are at the end. Join me for Messaging Magic, the group program, and let's turn your specific words into your sustainable wealth. Ah, I love the point. It's one of my big points that I make throughout my business, but I don't know if I love it as the closing. Let's see. Okay, we're at the end. So we begin February 17th, only have 10 seats available. Click here to get pre-sale. Okay, that's all Gucci gang. Join me for Messaging Magic. We don't need the group program. And let's make marketing feel freaking good for you by aligning your messaging. Let me think. Much better. Join me for Messaging Magic and let's make marketing feel freaking good for you by writing specific messaging that aligns with your brand and sells your offers. We begin February 17th, 2025 and only have 10 seats available. Click here to get a pre-sale seat for $997. The $997 pre-sale investment ends January 31st, 2025. Full price on February 1st is $1,500. Oh, freaking K. Oh, freaking K. What a banger. There you have it. You just helped me audit. Hello, buds. You just helped me audit Messaging Magic's sales page. I can't wait to see what comes out of this for you. I can't wait to see your sales page transformations. Be sure to send them to me on Sell Like a Copywriter or Jess at jessicaanderswritingco.com. I hope to see you inside Messaging Magic. If this didn't sell you in it, I truly don't know what would. Okay, you can grab the link in the show notes below. And that's it for today. I'll catch you in the next episode. Don't forget to, if you're on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you're listening to this as a podcast episode, go ahead and subscribe to Sell Like a Copywriter so you never miss an episode. Check out the show notes for all the information you need to know about me and Messaging Magic, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.